Welcome back, Gemini, with your weekly love reading for the week of March 28th to April 3rd by Sapphire Queen Ghetto Readings. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're returning, well, thanks for coming back. It's always a pleasure reading for all of you guys. So, I'm just gonna do a little overall summary of what it is that I do here in order to get your message across to you, Gemini. And this is especially for the ones that are new. I like to introduce the decks that I will be using, and the energies that I'm pulling are from past, present, and future. And at the end, I use the bottom of the deck cards in order to summarize like an overall energy. So I will be introducing my decks today. For your oracle cards, I will be using Believe in Your Own Magic. I will be laying your initial message with the Radiant Rider Wyatt Tarot. And then I will further clarify your message with Tarot to Go. So let's get right to it, Geminis. What a week it's been, right? So your first message is Mirror. And it says, treat your body like the palace it is. So all I'm getting out of this is that, we have to keep in mind that we get one body. That's all we get. If we don't care for it, we're going to lose it. And, I think that we are all much happier walking around here than, losing the only thing we have that God gave us as a capsule in order for us to be part of this world. All right, so let's move on to your first card. We have the King of Wands, and that's clarified by the Death card. And what I'm getting out of that is that, wow, you met someone. There's a new beginning there. And this person was just someone who you found hot, attractive. He's like the most gorgeous man or woman that you've ever seen on this planet. And you were really into this person, Gemini. So you move forward and started something new. Started a relationship, a union. Wow, a union that, as we're seeing here, it must have felt really good. It must have been really, on both sides, because it resulted in marriage. See that? Oh, but I don't know, with this Seven of Swords, it just makes me feel like, like someone was playing games. Probably your person. They were probably full of deceit. Probably, had other parties involved. Other entanglements. And your next card is the Ten of Cups followed by the Devil. Yeah. So that makes me believe, that leads me to the conclusion that, this person, even though they brought you total happiness and total fulfillment, this person was just like gassing you up. They were gassing you up, making you feel like they were, the person for you, while behind your back, they were just being evil and toxic. They weren't, I don't know, they weren't involved. They were out to hurt you more than they were out to do a good. Let's just say that. So let's move on to your present oracle card, and it says you don't need someone else to fix you. And what I'm getting out of that is that, Gemini, you are perfect just the way you are. Don't let no one else's vision of perfection destroy yours. Okay? So, yeah. So here goes your person sitting in his throne, all in control, knowing that, he makes you this stable offer. And remember, when I say his, I'm just saying his because it's a King of Pentacles. It could be it could be either sex. But, this person kept you in control, kept you under their wings, under their wrath. Why? Because they told you things to keep you down, to keep you feeling like you had to count on them, because if you weren't with them, no one else was gonna want you. They belittled you. And why they did that? Because once again, you were dealing with the motherfucking devil. Someone who always, their overall intentions is to, to cause pain, to bring sorrow, to bring confusion, cloudiness, sadness, to destroy people's aura. And, this person strolled you along because he would give you just enough to keep you hanging. Just enough. But, not, was never really able to give you what you thought you had, which was a Ten of Cups. And, with time, you realize that, this person, they were just cruel since birth. They were just wicked. They were too stuck in their ways. And that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yeah, well, that's this person. This person is not gonna change. This person is not gonna change, Gemini. And here I'm getting that you decided, hey, since he's not changing or she's not changing, I'm gonna pack my suitcase. I'm gonna throw a little bit of things that I did bring into this relationship, and I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna run for the hills over there. You see over there in the hills, there's sun rays, there's sunlight. Let me go over there. Maybe something better out there for me. Which brings us to your near future oracle card, and it states that the world awaits you. And what I'm getting out of that is that, until you chose to walk away from this connection, you never realized that the world was much bigger than what you assumed. So for your first card in the near future, we have the Moon, followed by the Eight of Pentacles. And what I'm getting out of here, Gemini, is that, you had a lot of fear. You really feared leaving this connection. I'm not sure if you feared it because, it was just something that would have been too new, too weird for you. Or it was just because of all the shit that this devil nigga told you about how, no one else will want you, that you weren't worth anything. But, once you walked away and you let go of that fear, I think that, you notice your worth. You realize that, you are shining. You are worth something. Okay, Gemini, so, I feel that once you took off the blindfolds and you realize that, your ex-person was wrong, that you are someone who could offer loyalty, and that you are wishful thinking, that someone else could wish for you and manifest you. But all it did, because, like I said, you do shine. And once you let go of that thing, you remove that blindfold, you were better able to understand and accept that, yeah, you were desirable, Gemini. And, you too desired and you too wished upon a star because you too wanted true love, And that's when you least suspected it, that's when this new King of Rods or Wands came in. Someone who you felt was even cuter than the last one. Someone who, you see how he's tapping his head? How he keeps you in mind. He considers you. He's there stressed out like, oh, I wonder what Gemini wants to eat today. I wonder what Gemini wants to do tomorrow. Someone who displayed his passion and desire for you on a daily basis. And help take all those fears and all those doubts and all those insecurities that you once held, thanks to this asshole here. That person made you feel whole again. So now we're going to go to the bottom of your deck, overall energy. And what I'm getting out of this one, we have the library card. And it says, take control of your own narrative. And that's followed by the Three of Wands, followed by the Emperor. So what I'm getting out of this is that, God gave us all free will. He told us that we make our story. And if something isn't working for you, you could always go back, replan, and start anew. And that, you shouldn't stay stagnant and be in place waiting for someone else. People don't change. So if that's what you're waiting for someone to make a change in order to be, what you wish for, don't count on it. All right? Because people are more concerned with their needs and with their desires than yours. But, I also see this card as someone who's looking into the journey ahead and who's, really thinking about taking action to move forward. And, I noticed that once you decided to stop waiting and, open up your, your energies to the world, that's when you came across your one and true emperor. That person that was going to protect you and acknowledge you and make you feel like if you were sitting on top of the world, like the way he has that world on his hand. Okay, so that's the message I have for you guys this week, Gemini. I hope it resonated with most of you guys. If it did, please press like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that, if this didn't resonate with you, that you will share the message at least with another fellow Gemini. Okay, so it was really nice reading for you. I really like this story. I think that, it shows a lot of motivation and how far aspiration could take you. And, as long as you believe, you can do it. Okay, Gemini, take care. Bye.